to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley. Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holding team.
Check 1, 2.
and Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Don't forget, you got to change that, Bob. Whatever you said yesterday,
Levels.
you have to change that.
There's levels to the game. There's levels to the game. It is I, Todd Euler, on a Window World Wednesday. I know you're looking like, who is in my ears?
Who's in my ear? What's up, brother?
It is I with Mickey Joseph. I is him and he is I. Slim with the tilted brim. Mickey Joseph fined $5,000 for his post-game comments on the reffing. You guys see that?
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't see that, but thanks for telling me.
I didn't see that either.
Yeah, it made frontline news. It came across my ticker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Hold up a second. You guys talk about it a little bit. 5K. I would imagine it's not a lot of money in this era, right? Or is it? In coaching?
Yeah, it's well.
Yeah,
depending
5Ks.
where you're.
Yeah, where you at?
Depending
If you're at
if you're coaching at Doan,
Incognito, what it called? Incognito College, box where Cam Ward went. Yeah, it is probably some money, but to a person who probably makes over, I say, 150, 200,000 a year, it's not going to hurt them.
It's not going to hurt them, but it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
Let's get in here, folks.
Well, you know, hey, it's a lot of things going on about referees this year. They having a bad year. I mean, they are. I got 10 of the worst officiating calls for the 2004 season already.
All right.
And Nebraska's in it. So, but you know, I can go over to the quick ones real quick. Number 10 is talk about pass interference that was called. It wasn't overturned. So then you go, I can go to Nebraska, which they talk about. On Nebraska, they talk about the spotting. They forced us to use a timeout. So, you know, that's number 8.
Nebraska, before you keep going.
Yeah, it says Nebraska runs spot incorrectly and forces to use timeout.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a lot with these refs. Maybe they make them full time, you know?
I think most of them are.
I don't think college is full time.
They make full time money. I know
they
that. I got a
money.
buddy from Norfolk that is a Big Ten ref. He makes pretty good money.
6-figure money.
Yeah.
Let's not come on now. You need to do a 6-figure job. That where they marked that ball was unbelievable. First of all, the clock should have stopped on the first down. Second of all, you can't. That's too big of a mistake, right? Like me, I'm telling you, I would have came unglued. I would have threw. I would have called timeouts. They probably would have threw me out of the game on that one.
I think
it was that egregious.
I think that's on Matt Rule, though. He should have, if he's seen that, he really should have timed it and made him go look at it, you know. So, you know, for that much time to go out the clock, it took us at least 22 seconds.
I don't think a Nebraska
to get
coach
back
can
on the
make
ball.
Big Ten officials do anything.
I mean, you can ask for a review because if you spotted it, because if you see where it was spotted and then the clock then never stopped, you got to say something.
Our good buddy Rashawn, Chris Dishman posted a thing, I think, in the last 8 years when Nebraska's been on the road, the home team has been called for 2 holding calls in the last 8 years.
Wow.
2.
Okay.
I remember when it was 0.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me give you the
I hate this. I hate this part though, because with all the flags and how much everybody's crying, it makes us look bad. It makes us look like crybabies. It makes us look like we're going out there begging for a flag when you really should be out there letting your football do your talking. I don't care about a flag. That should make you play even. That should make you play even better than what you playing. If you got to cheat on me to win. That if the players see that, that should give them enough ammo to get up and still keep playing.
Nah, I mean when there's blatant calls, man. Some of these calls are blatant in front of the refs, man. Come on,
I'm not crying.
That's demoralizing.
No, I'm talking about everybody else. This is everything been on social media, crying about the refs, crying about Satterfield, crying about this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's never satisfied, even for the fan base, because now you got Dylan Riola out here trying to protect this offensive coordinator because of all the trash talk everybody doing, and Warner's getting coming for his head. And Matt Rule already said, not during the season. So deal with it. Like I got to deal with it. I'm not going to sit up here and make a post about them to fire Satterfield. I just say, hey, doing a bad job. Get better and savage the rest of the season and save your job. He knows that now because everybody's talking about it.
Well, let me ask you guys a question since it doesn't affect anything. If a team, let's say you were on defense, Terrell, hold on, and your defense, the black shirts, faced 72 dropbacks in 6 games. Okay, so 72 dropbacks. That means 72 times a quarterback dropped back to throw it against us.
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you think a hold would be called in that sequence of 72 plays? The black shirts against any other team. How many holds do you think would be called
against us?
Yeah.
Well,
out of 72 drop back plays, how many?
I don't know, Vijay. That's hard for me to say because if they drop back 72 times, we probably gonna sack them 30 or 40 times. So,
then there's probably a hold being held probably 30 or 40 times. Then.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
All right, Bueller. How many of 72 dropbacks? How many times you think holding?
Offensive holding.
Yeah,
offensive holding.
Yeah.
Probably the national average would be 10%, 7.
Okay. Perfect.
Right? 8.
Perfect. I like that. 10%. Bach, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd go in that same area, 7 or 8 times.
Okay. So if I told you they had 72 dropback passes, this is Grambling State University. And I could go to Nebraska, but I don't want to set us on fire right now. But Grambling State University, out of 72 dropbacks that the other team had, 2 holding calls.
It's good blocking.
Every team.
Hey.
Every team that they faced, they had good blocking. Are you kidding me for a second, sir? You don't think that out of 6 games, 7 games that I can go find 7 holding calls in the game in front of the refs?
Right in front of them.
Right in front of them. 10%.
We saw a couple of those.
Call it both ways. Do you know? I mean, you can't go if Nebraska. Give me that stat again. What's the stat with Nebraska?
2 offensive holding calls in the last 8 years when we're on the road in the Big Ten.
You can't win like that. You ain't about to tell me. I just put the picture on
we
Facebook.
Ain't have no good defensive linemen in the last 8 years then, huh?
Right.
Man, don't nobody nothing good. Listen to me. There is no way, Terrell. You can say what you want. If you go to I know you've been to my Facebook and you saw the picture that I put out there. Listen, let me finish.
Yep.
I put the picture out there I could have put 10 more, but I only put those. I could put 10 more egregious holds, offensively and defensively, that those guys had that was not called. But then if we have 130 yards of penalties and the team we face has 30 yards in every single game, it trends that way, you can't win. Call it both ways or don't call it at all. But the analytics, the stuff that we can track, says that out of 72 drop packs, you only got a hold call twice. You that bad of a football team? Or is there a little bit of something going on? I'm just saying, go look at every stat. Bach, you not on right now. Please, can you do this? Can you go and look at Nebraska's games And all I want you to do is give me the penalty yards. I only want to know nothing else. And now here's the second caveat of penalty yards, of when the refs call these penalties. When we score a touchdown and the ref calls it back, that affects us. When we call an offensive pass interference, that affects us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there is when the refs call these penalties, depending on the situation that they call it in, it could be catastrophic. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it just seems a little lopsided at this point, but once again, you gotta play the game. I like the way the way Rule handled it. Personally, I thought he handled it pretty well, better than you or I would have probably. In that,
hey, listen, fine me. They'll just fine me. I'll apologize later, just like they did. They'll issue a statement, right, from the university and the head coach. But if the officiating stinks, then the officiating stinks. Give me my $10,000 fine. So what? But I would make my people aware of what's going on. The only how you're going to get some justice is make people aware of it. And then they're looking out for it. But you can't tell me. I'm not saying that. I think Coach Rule handled it. He said what he said. If you really listen, he said what he said. If you really listen to him. But I don't think, Terrell, I don't believe you can win like that, though. I don't believe you can win throwing the ball 72 times. You got 72 dropbacks, and you only get 2 holds called against you, aside from the sacks.
It makes it really, really tough, doesn't it?
I guess so.
Yeah.
You may take it out, or you gonna take it out? How we're gonna do this, sir?
Y'all in the studio.
Well, hey, look, first of all, I want you to check my jacket out, man. I got me a new jacket from Temu, man, and I love it. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to let you read the back of it.
Okay. Greatest of all. Oh, my God. You know what you needed to you know what you needed to put? There's one letter that's missing between the G and the O. You know what the letter is?
I don't know and don't care.
It's a L.
No.
Gloat.
Never. Yeah.
You're a gloater.
All right, the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. With the World Wednesday here with Todd Euler, Bach, the black shirt, and the Captain. 93.7 The Ticket, the Captain Show. We'll be right back.
With the Planet Fitness Black Card, you don't just get a great workout, you get a great perk out because your membership is packed with perks. For $1 down and $24.99 a month, you'll get perks like access to any of our 2,400 clean and spacious locations. Bring a friend anytime and both work out with tons of equipment that'll give you that big fitness energy. Relax in the Black Card spa and more. Work out and perk out with the PF Black Card. Join for just $1 down and $24.99 a month.
Hurry, this deal ends soon.
See Home Club for details.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists, NCAA champions, and international superstars. But the action will go off on January 24th at the Pacific First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB
You got Dylan Riola out here trying to protect his offensive coordinator.
The next major league. Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate for just $15.95 for unlimited bowling, lucky pet mini golf, and laser. Flash your college ID at check-in for $2 off your It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes Games, 3-2-1 victory win.
He's died now multiple times. It looks like as of right now, he is going to be locked up.
1501.
Across Nebraska, voters will have the chance to end the current government abortion ban. The government shouldn't be making decisions for families' health care, but right now they are. Ending the ban takes 2 votes. A vote against 434, the first initiative, and then a vote for 439, the last initiative. It's only this combination that will finally get the government out of the personal medical decisions of Nebraska families. Voting against 434 and for 439 ensures that when there's a medical emergency, it's Nebraska families who decide what to do, not the government. This vote against 434 and for 439 makes it so our Nebraska doctors can treat every patient. The government put this ban in place, stripping Nebraska families of their freedom, but you can end it with 2 votes. The first against 434, and then vote for 439. Paid for by Protect Our Rights.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through November 12th is $2 off all crackers, $2 off on grind, $3 off on salami, and buy one, get one free on stew beef. Limit of 2. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Highway 2 in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Birch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Birch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5200. Or go to perch-merch.com.
Hey! Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Birch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Nebco offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From Nebco's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
The dangers of secondhand smoke are well known. But what about secondhand aerosol, which is created when using e-cigarettes? Science already shows a secondhand aerosol can contain nicotine, heavy metals, and cancer-causing agents. Eliminating exposure to secondhand aerosol is an important step to keeping everyone safe. Breathe easier knowing the facts.
For help quitting, call the Nebraska Tobacco Quit Line, 1-800-QUIT-NOW, 1-800-784-8669. Paid for by Tobacco Free Nebraska. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi, this is Investigator Joe Villamonte with the Lincoln Police Union, asking you to vote for Carolyn Bosin for legislator. As a prosecutor, Carolyn Bosin has always supported law enforcement to keep our community safe. Carolyn Bosin has the experience we need. Carolyn Bosin is the only choice for legislator to keep our community safe. Join the law enforcement community in voting to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bosin on November 5th.
Paid for by Bosin for legislature.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain Show. 93.7 The Ticket. The fastest 2 hours in radio has begun. With no world wins to hear what you learn. And the Captain and Bach. As we go, we talk about UCLA. Here we go. Nebraska's gonna beat them just like a pole. The Captain's gonna win. No mo. Yeah, he followed. He had a good week, Bueller. He went 10-1.
10-1.
I went 9-2. But he picked out every pick I did.
Oh,
but I didn't take the points for Nebraska. That's the only reason why I lost 2 games. You know, I'm an expert picker. You know?
Expert.
Yeah. Kind of good at everything. Yeah. Kind of good at everything I do.
When you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I'm off my chat band today, so very excited about that.
For how long are you going to be off your chat?
I'm gonna try not to have the potty mouth. I'm gonna try to play it straight. If somebody says something back, I'm gonna be respectful about it this time.
You go,
because this time I might get 30 days. So.
Maybe we need an over/under on how long Terrell stays off his chat.
Yeah, that'd be
I know, man.
Text it in,
crazy.
guys. Over/under.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna say 30 days.
14 days playing silent is bad, though, man.
Is it bad?
Yeah, man. You can't talk to anybody. You can hear them, and then sometimes I talk.
Oh, you can hear them, but
yeah, they can't hear me. You're muted.
Huh?
You're banned. You're chat banned. Can't say a word.
Oh man.
Well, we got to get the Euler report. You went out to
let's
Columbus.
hit the Euler.
Yeah, so I flew out Friday, had a crazy experience with the flight. It got delayed, and then they moved it back up. And when you live 2 hours away, that ain't good. So, but I made it. I didn't get to take my packed bag. I just had to take the necessities. But awesome time. We ate at Schmidt's on Friday night, and that was really good German restaurant there in Columbus. And then tailgated with a bunch of guys, actually a couple former national champion Buckeyes that we tailgated with, and a bunch of my online fitness clients that were out there for the game. And
what year were they from? The 2003 team, 2002 team? I don't think what year they
were. Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it would have when they beat Miami.
Okay,
Yeah. It was the punter and the kicker.
Okay, nice.
It was their tailgate. It was an awesome tailgate, though. I mean, they had a great spread. And I'll tell you, I'm wearing my Husker gear. All the Ohio State fans were awesome to me. Don't know if everybody else had that same experience, but I had a great experience. Got into the stadium about an hour early. Got to go down, talk to some of the parents, and I saw Bob Sledge and Carter Nelson's dad and Jake and those guys. Talked with them, and then went up. So I kind of went up to our seats, which were pretty high. And I've been in Arrowhead pretty high. I've been one of the top rows in Arrowhead, but this wasn't even the highest that the stadium goes, and we were higher than Arrowhead goes. It was a pretty cool experience. I told a couple of guys, 30-year-old guys, with me, and then a 50-year-old guy, same as me. I'm like, it's kind of like watching that the vibration football game we had back.
Oh yeah, that game
in
was
the
awesome.
in the 80s. Remember that? I mean,
Yeah.
that's how high up we were. It was pretty cool. But great experience. There was a pretty decent amount of Husker fans in our section. So, when we took the lead 17-14, it was, I mean, you should have seen the faces on all these Ohio State fans, man. I thought they were going to cry when we took the lead, and they were just, upset, and we're chanting "Go Big Red" and all that stuff. And there's started being some stuff thrown at that group, not me.
They was throwing stuff at y'all?
At the group. So the bigger group of Husker fans was about 6 rows in front of me, and they kept doing the "Go Big Red" and then "Go Big Red." And I mean, it was pretty quick. There was some things tossed a couple times, so that was, but I get it. Like, they were frustrated. So I said, and I made this commitment last week. I said, if Nebraska wins, I'm going for the goalpost, right? So, pregame, I was down talking to Bob Sledge, and I told Bob, I'm like, man, if we win this game, I got to get on that goalpost. And we had pretty close seats to the goalpost where it actually was really nice where they seat the opposing family. And so I told my buddies, I said, all right, if we hold them here, like, they went back up 21-17. I said, if we hold them here, I'm running down there to, just in case we happen to pull this off, I'm going to have to get it, spend the night in jail. And so when I got back down there, like, pregame, there wasn't a whole bunch of cops there, but, towards the end of the game, me and Bob Sledge, we're like, I'm going to jail if we win this game. And he's like, I've been scoping it out. That gate doesn't have a lock on it. I'll hold it open while you go. We had it all scoped out. I was gonna do it, but unfortunately, it didn't turn out that way.
Well, good for Nebraska. I don't think you would have came back to Lincoln. Probably would have came back in the box, knowing them Ohio State fans, how they was throwing stuff on the field. How was that part when you seen that, throwing stuff at the cheerleaders? And I actually heard some of the cheerleaders got hit with some bottles or something.
I know for sure, like, the guys that I didn't, like, I was down pretty far away from that. It was on the other end of the field, but that's where my guys were sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And they saw the cheerleader get just drilled with a can of beer. One reason I was opposed to having alcohol at college football games. But yeah, it reminded me obviously of seeing the Texas incident the week before.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, what? Like, look what they started, type of thing. But yeah, it was, and then the teams came out in the middle of the field, and, and at this time there was a bunch of craziness going on, headsets being thrown, or not being thrown, but I guess he didn't throw it. Ryan Day didn't throw his headset.
Now I got a question for you.
Yeah.
With the fullback that broke a bone in his back or something, is that a better is that an opportunity for your son to display his fullback skills?
We hope so.
Yeah. Have you talked to him about it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've discussed that a little bit, and if the opportunity arises, awesome. I think obviously he's redshirting this year, so we have hopefully 5 games left right now, but after UCLA, there'll be 4 games. So potentially, just learning the playbook, that kind of stuff. He's been on scout team all year, and hopefully there's some potential there to show what he can do before the end of the year, and go into that off season with some confidence, that kind of thing. But if not, he's doing what the coaches are asking him to do every day. And I know yesterday he said he got to run like the 3rd tight end on scout team, and that was a lot of fun going up blocking safeties. So, I would like to go block a safety weighing 235 pounds too, right? So, but yeah, I mean, once again, he wants to contribute any way he can. If he gets the opportunity, awesome. If he doesn't, he's got 4 more years. So, I think you just feel horrible for Liebentrip that had to happen. And
now I want to ask you this question, because I know you went through it as a walk-on, but with all this talk that's going on about roster limitation and how they're going to do rosters, what goes through your son's mind? I know you had this talk with him because I'm concerned because I know it's, some kids fight hard and they turn down scholarships and they turn down other places they can go and we never thought this would happen, but now it's so close to happening.
Mm-hmm.
What goes on in their mind if something really happens when the time comes?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we try to plan out,
Yeah, not an exit strategy, but a backup plan.
A backup plan.
Yeah.
And there is no backup plan for football for Trent.
Mm-hmm.
He's either a Husker or he's not playing football. So, the goal is to go into the off season and crush, the weight room and crush spring ball and make that 105-man roster. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. And, just as long as he can come out of it and say he gave 100%, right?
It's just a total 105 next year.
From what I understand, that's going to be the number. I don't know. So, probably, I always try to be grateful for the opportunity. And something I try to instill in him is to be grateful that he got the opportunity to be there right now. Obviously, he has it a little easier than, say, the guys, the 2025 class coming in, right? Like, there's not going to be walk-ons in the 2025 class potentially.
Yeah.
So those guys aren't even going to get a shot. They're going to have to go somewhere else and potentially transfer in later. But yeah, it's definitely on his mind, on Dad's mind as well.
I keep thinking about it because
it's getting closer.
It changes the whole perspective of what not red shirts but walk-ons have been through. I mean, this tradition been over 100 years that they're destroying and making young men, not making them, but making them hard for them to live out their dream of going to a school that they once, used to cheer for when they was little. That's all I want to do, All right, the Euler Report, Window World Wednesday. We will come back and we'll talk some more Window World later. We'll talk some more Nebraska football later. But now we're going to commercial. The Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy and safe Halloween. With all the parents and kids out and about, they encourage drivers to be careful and respectful of trick-or-treaters. This important message comes to you from Bart and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
$93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. It'll be breezy too, with the high around 63. Tonight, showers likely, an overnight low around 41. And tomorrow, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day, an afternoon high around 57. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding area. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Hey guys, it's Nick. The high school football playoffs are here, and we're continuing our high school football coverage live from Seacrest Field this Friday as 7-seed Lincoln Southeast hosts number 10 Millard North. Kickoff between the Knights and the Mustangs is slated for 7 p.m. as our pregame coverage starts at 6:50. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday from Seacrest Field as we bring you playoff action between Lincoln Southeast and Millard North right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
Across Nebraska, voters will have the chance to end the current government abortion ban. The government shouldn't be making decisions for families' health care, but right now they are. Ending the ban takes 2 votes. A vote against 434, the first initiative, and then a vote for 439, the last initiative. It's only this combination that will finally get the government out of the personal medical decisions of Nebraska families. Voting against 434 and for 439 ensures that when there's a medical emergency, it's Nebraska families who decide what to do, not the government. This vote against 434 and for 439 makes it so our Nebraska doctors can treat every patient. The government put this ban in place, stripping Nebraska families of their freedom, but you can end it with 2 votes. The first against 434, and then vote for 439. Paid for by Protect Our Rights.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Butler on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
1, 2,
3, 4,
93.7 the ticket. 5, 6,
7, 8.
Euler.
9, 10.
Thank you. Golly, Euler, get with the program.
I can't see you. So I can't. I don't have that.
It's because you guys don't have a computer. Terrell's supposed to have a computer. Tell him. You do this once a week. He does this every day. He has no computer in front of him.
I don't need
whatsoever.
one. I'm a
Freestyle king.
talker. I don't need it. I'm a talker.
He's got it upstairs.
I don't have to look. I don't want to look at your face. Well, I want to look at your face. I can just hear your voice.
Okay, well then don't call me when you don't hear my voice. Don't call me and think something's wrong. I'm just listening to you. When I'm quiet, now all of a sudden everybody wants me to talk.
I didn't say that. I just asked, was you on?
Of course I was on. You could have asked Box that. Box looking at me.
You could have made a noise or something.
I'm trying to work on when someone is talking. Euler was telling a great story. I got to work on listening.
Wow.
Okay.
He only does
that means you get better. You get better as you go. You don't get worse. Okay. You get better. So Euler, I asked you, the Ohio State was they were throwing things. Did you record anything? Did you record the why?
It wasn't. I mean, it was like one thing. It wasn't horrible by any means.
You supposed to run up in the stands and take on them, man. You a Husker, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was
too many of them.
It was it was a little outnumbered.
Yeah,
a little.
Many of them.
I'm being real honest. I've been to a lot of away games, and we've won a lot of those games. When it came down to it, this is the first time. Like I was like, am I gonna have to fight my way out of this place?
Oh, going on that goalpost, you damn sure was gonna have to fight.
I really had that feeling. Like I might have to fight my way out of this place. Wearing this Husker
is that
gear.
where the metabolic workout start coming
yeah,
in?
That's what I'm glad at almost 50 years old I'm in good shape.
Hey,
it was gonna be a battle.
You wouldn't have never made it, Euler. You wouldn't have never made it out. You wouldn't have never made it to the goalpost. None of that.
I was gonna make it to the. I would make it to the goal.
No way.
I was not. It was only like 10 yards away.
No way.
I got
Euler. I love you, but no way.
For 10 yards. After that,
no way. No way. Anybody? You had Husker gear on. You had an N hat on.
So yeah.
You had Husker gear on, head to toe.
I had my son's sweatshirt on. Listen, so I'm standing next to Bob Sledge. Like we just threw the interception, and they kneel on it, and Rule calls the timeout. Well, during the timeout, I'm taking a little selfie with Bob, and I look up, and there's me and Bob Sledge on the big screen in Ohio State
taking a selfie.
Well, I didn't. I dropped the phone when I see
you
myself.
was warning.
And
You was warning already.
They put the crying faces on us.
Yeah.
We were the crying faces of, and I mean, we were walking back to the vehicle, and I'm the only Husker fan. Everybody else was Ohio State fans that I was with, and that's cool. We got along great. But I'm walking, and somebody else, Nebraska. And I look over and like doing the walk of shame. And I'm like, I'm really not shameful for it. Like, we're unranked. You guys are number 4. Like, I have nothing to be ashamed about.
Right. Yeah, I don't think.
And then the guy ducked his head. I would have got to the goal.
I would have had to make a song up for you.
I had Bob was ready to record it, hold the gate open for me, and I was.
What's gonna happen? You and Bob would have been. They already had y'all identify, Euler. Y'all identify already at that point.
I couldn't believe
they had y'all. You don't think they knew y'all was the dads? They knew where you guys were.
Yeah. We lost Euler at a football game.
Hey.
We lost Euler at a football game. And
there he goes.
He tried to go on the goalpost. They picked him up. They slammed him down. They picked him up. They slammed him down.
I would have tased me.
Yeah, you probably would have got tested a little bit as you fall into the ground as they tase you, but you wouldn't have went up.
Yeah.
Good try though. I mean, good thinking.
So listen, this is what would have happened to Euler. Did you guys see the NFL game that just happened not too long ago? It happened in the last 2-3 days. The NFL game with the guy that was running, that was shaking the people, that was chasing him.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy, one of the players? Yeah, he had the spray paint spraying it all over the place while he's running. The player came and blindsided him.
No. This one right here with George Pickens, I don't know. They picking up a fumble or something, and George Pickens is a receiver. So the guy, they running. The guy, somebody else tackles him, and George Pickens does a wrestling move with the elbow.
Does an elbow drop, basically.
He kicks himself up in the air like he's just doing a Jimmy Super elbow. I'm gonna send the video of the shot, but it is so funny. I had to send it to AD and ask him, what in the world was this guy doing? Like he was an offensive guy, and at the end he did a running elbow suplex.
Well, but that's what I'm saying though. So Euler, I love the fact that you had the heart, or you thought you had the heart, to run out there on that football field if they would have made it. But I'm saying, for one brother to another one,
I could have made it.
Never made it. No, sir. No, sir. Somebody would have took that knee out, Euler.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm finna send that video to you, VJ. Look at it on the break and tell me about it, because it's fun.
All right. Clete Blakeman makes $200K a year coaching in the NFL. $200K. Somebody asked that on the text line. We'll get to more of your texts and more. Captain Show, fastest 2 hours in radio. Yeah, we started 15 minutes. So what? I'll at your boy.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm State Senator Bo Ballard. I was born and raised right here in Lancaster County. I understand the value of hard work by being involved in our family business. I built my own company, creating jobs right here in our community. Nebraska families and business owners need lower taxes, more affordable health care, and a great education system. That is why I fought for the largest tax cut in Nebraska history, reduce the cost of healthcare, and help pass the biggest investment in our public schools. I'm Senator Bo Ballard, and I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, paid for by Ballard for Nebraska.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. Education is a cornerstone for strong, vibrant communities. I voted for the largest investment in education in Nebraska history. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and understand the valuable role of education in growing our community. This is Carolyn Bozin, and I will continue to support education in the legislature. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring and summer forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy and sell rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night?
How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit lovb.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Across Nebraska, voters will have the chance to end the current government abortion ban. The government shouldn't be making decisions for families' health care, but right now they are. Ending the ban takes 2 votes. A vote against 434, the first initiative, and then a vote for 439, the last initiative. It's only this combination that will finally get the government out of the personal medical decisions of Nebraska families. Voting against 434 and for 439 ensures that when there's a medical emergency, it's Nebraska families who decide what to do, not the government. This vote against 434 and for 439 makes it so our Nebraska doctors can treat every patient. The government put this ban in place, stripping Nebraska families of their freedom, but you can end it with 2 votes. The first against 434, and then vote for 439. Paid for by Protect Our Rights.
Hey, Nebraska football fans, it's defensive lineman Ty Robinson, and I've got a winning play for you with Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical. Team up with Action and install a new Bradford white water heater in your home. And if we win the conference championship this season, you'll get a full refund. Don't fumble this opportunity. Sack your old water heater this season and score big with Action. Visit actionlincoln.com/Huskers to learn more.
Promotion valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store. Hey guys, it's Nick. The high school football playoffs are here, and we're continuing our high school football coverage live from Seacrest Field this Friday as 7 seed Lincoln Southeast hosts number 10 Millard North. Kickoff between the Knights and the Mustangs is slated for 7 p.m. as our pregame coverage starts at 6:50. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday from Seacrest Field as we bring you playoff action between Lincoln Southeast and Millard North right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
I got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm tired of doing that. We got to come up with something new, a new thing.
Hey, did you guys see the defensive coordinator that was fired? Not cool.
From West Virginia?
Yeah. Yep. Leslie. Hammered after the game. Part ways. See you later. During the season. First casualty of war.
That's the first one this year?
I don't know, but it's the first one I've heard of.
Good thing about college
Or
football.
the second one. Somebody else got relieved.
Oklahoma fired their
Yeah.
Their offensive coordinator. Isn't that doesn't like Clint Brown? Isn't that like his brother or something that is now taking over? Something like that. I can't remember.
Clint Brown, the former Husker?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I think his brother is down there. I think that's who it is.
Let me ask you guys a question real quick, because a lot of times we talk about the problems. What are some solutions to Nebraska playing well against UCLA?
Come out like you did against Ohio State.
Yeah, like come out, do your job. But exactly what they did against Ohio State. Like I don't know about you all, but I was not excited to be in the stadium, but it was. Now I'm glad I was there. We played really well. We're gonna have to play that well to beat UCLA. There's no gimmies in the Big Ten, so this isn't by any means a gimme. We're gonna have to come out. We're gonna have to play sound, fundamental football.
Next question. Is Carter Nelson, because we burnt that red shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And when I don't say burn it, I don't think we burned it. I think he got some valuable, but do we think he did enough as a true freshman to warrant taking him out of that red shirt? Have we put him in enough positions to see his?
I don't think so.
I thought we did early, but we haven't as of late.
No.
And so what do we really get with 4 games left? Do you try to figure out who this Carter Nelson is by getting him the ball? How do we justify taking him out of his red shirt?
Yeah, I agree with you there that he's, the first 3 games he was utilized a little bit and looked pretty promising. And then, he's just been special teams. So really burnt his red shirt playing, kickoff and kick return. I don't know if he's on kickoff. I know he's on kick return. So I mean, does that really? I think we need to see what he can do. At least get some momentum into next year.
I think he was such a high profile player that you got to let him play. I mean, first of all, you didn't know where you want to put him at, because if you wanted to redshirt, you did it at the beginning for him to pick up the weight to be a tight end next year.
Mm-hmm.
Now he goes into an offseason where we don't know if he can carry that weight and play football at the same time, because he hasn't done it before. He has the body frame for it, but can he play with 240? Can he does he want to play with 240? Does he like to split end roll? I mean, I don't know. I think he played enough in the beginning to satisfy himself.
Mm-hmm.
But, as statistic wise, you would probably say redshirt him. But, we're to an era now where ain't too many players going to redshirt. I think, it's a handful of them, unless you're super thick at the tight end position. You're super thick at the running back position. Offensive linemen, we know they develop. So, it's certain positions that you want a redshirt and some positions that you don't. So he has to be in the case where he's a tweener. He's between a tight end and an H back.
Yeah.
So I don't think we used him right for the rest of the year. I think he should have. I think he should have been in more times than he should. I mean, I don't know if is he dropping balls at practice, but I would think he should be in some of them little just how he got speed for a big guy.
Yeah, in what he did showcase, looked pretty darn good to me.
Yeah,
but I know we weren't playing the highest quality of teams, but still.
Yeah, and we got other athletes, so it takes it off pressure off him not to go out there and have to play big. He's learning as he go. I think so. It's good and however you want to see it though.
Yeah, I would like to see him a little bit more here in the next
Yeah.
4 games for sure.
Well, I think when you look at the whole fact that we have 4 games that these young men can start playing 4 games, I'm starting to insert to figure out what my future looks like here and there. I'm not going to do a wholesale change, but if I'm Coach Rule, I would be throwing these younger guys that have shown that they are explosive in practice. I would be trying to figure out how to get them a play or two, in these 4 games that they can play. Give them an opportunity, because the future is where it's going to be at. These guys, you're going to be dependent more on the guys that's in the locker room, that's those guys that are redshirted, than you are these seniors that are there. I'm not saying disrespect the seniors. I said figure out a way you can play, slide a young guy in here or there, and in order to see what he can do, because you're only going to know what a young guy can do in real-time action. You got Malachi Coleman in the shoot that can play. You have some of these younger guys. What's the other receiver? There's another one, Isaiah McMorris. You've got a bunch of guys, bricks. You got a lot of guys that I think you're going to have to depend on, and I think you give them an opportunity to see what they can do when the lights are on.
Well, we gave Willis McGahee a turn Saturday, and he turned out to do very well. I was excited about that, and just to see him out there, and never heard his name all season, but he comes out against the number 4 team in the nation, getting hurries, getting blitzes, getting tackles. And when Rashawn said stepping on some guys' toes, if I seen a player that can help our team out, I wouldn't mind stepping on that player toes and tell the coach, if I was a player, hey coach, this guy needs more reps. He needs to play with us more. I don't care about who's the starter. Back up. Hey, this man needs some snaps. You could either give him some or take some.
Well, too, Vershawn, don't you think? I mean, back in our day, we all got a shot, right? Like we were winning. So it makes it much more difficult when you're in close games like this to insert those guys, and plus the pressure of not making a bowl game in however long. And so I think with a win on Saturday, God willing, you may see some of that with the last 3 games, right? I think there's just a super amount of pressure on the coaching staff to get to that 6th win for sure. And then I think potentially you could see some of that stuff happen. Probably not obviously on the road against UCLA or on the road against Iowa, but
I only want the ones that can help. I don't want to see if that's the ones I want to see, if the ones that can really help this team out down the stretch. I don't want to burn your red shirt for you doing something stupid, or or we doing something stupid, because we got 4 games left. Right? If McGahee's if he's gonna redshirt, he got to sit out one of these games, because he already played just his Ohio State game. Now we have 4 games left. Now, coach, you got to make your mind of, hey, you can't dress out this week. Because we might, we had a guy, I think, in the 90s, for sure, did he hop on the field and burn his red shirt?
Who?
That dude, he was a split end.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but back in the day,
he was redshirting, and his last name, he was a receiver from somewhere.
Don't matter if you play one game back in our day, your red shirt's burnt.
Yeah,
these guys got 4 games to get out there. I'm trying to get out there any way I can. Hey, coach, can I do special teams? Coach.
A guy done played 4 games. What is the last game of the season? And the guy would already play 4 games. Would you let him dress, or would you let him sit it out?
Yeah, he'd sit out. He wouldn't even dress.
Yeah,
it wouldn't even be a temptation for him to get in the game.
Yeah,
it just wouldn't.
That's why I say that, because McGahee played last week, and we still have 4 games left. Now you don't want to burn his. You don't want to.
He's played in a couple other games too.
Yeah,
hasn't he?
well, I don't know. I think
he played in a couple other games.
Yeah, so they got to make up their mind when to shut it down for the rest of the season, because you don't want a guy burn his red shirt for 5 games.
No,
I don't know if you can shut him down at this point. I think he's too much. He's too big of a part of the defense.
When he's played in 4 games.
Oh, yeah, it's over.
He has played in 4.
Yeah.
So you shut him down now? You shut him down on this is the biggest game of the season. Do you shut him down?
That's tough. Yeah. That's tough. With 4 games left, it'll be impossible. I mean the way he's been helping the team out.
I play him.
Yeah. His red shirt is gone. There.
We need to win. We need our aces in their places.
Well,
right?
let me correct that already. He's already played in 6 games.
Oh, okay.
Posted stats in 4 games, but yeah, his red shirt's out.
All right, his red shirt is out of there.
So it's done. Forget about it. We ain't go on to the next one. Like I'm telling you, at this point, red shirt or not, these guys need to be playing. We need to put our best foot forward. We need to beat UCLA by any means necessary. We cannot. We got to pay the refs off. No, I'm just playing. Whatever we need to do in order to secure this win, it's a lot riding on this game at home. From our standpoint as a fan, because I want to go to a bowl game. I really do. I would love to go to a bowl game. Haven't been to a bowl game in so long, I don't even know what a bowl game looks like anymore. So as a fan, I would love to go as a fan to a bowl game again after 10 years. When was the last time we've been to a bowl game?
2016.
Yeah. Before that, when was the last time?
Well, I think
before that, yeah. I'm curious to know what would it would have been. You had to go back to Bo, right?
Well, Bo
2012?
Bo went in 2014.
Mike Riley
went in 2015 with a losing record, and then they went with the winning record in 2016.
Okay,
so they were still on their bowl streak.
Yeah, but to me, when you go to anyway, we ain't been to a bowl game in so long that even if we're 6-6, I would go to the game.
You go to
That's how long it's been.
The Duke Van Ace Bowl?
Don't matter. I'm going. Where's it being played at?
Let me see where's Nebraska bowl game for right where they got us.
I'm just simply saying you're gonna have to against this UCLA football team. If you think that you're gonna go run, we haven't proved that we run the ball well at all. So I would tell you can run, but it better be some misdirection plays. You better be hitting the outsides, doing some things that's going to mix this defense up. And we passed the ball last week 33 times. The week before that, 44 times. I can't remember the week before that, but you better have your pass game ready to go against UCLA. They are not very good against the pass. Go check them out. I think they are. It's bad. Defensively, I believe they're last in pass defense. Is that right, Bach?
So yeah, they're 118th in the nation in pass defense, giving up almost 270 yards per game.
Okay. So you got to understand something. When we're looking at weaknesses, I look at the numbers, the analytics. That's the only thing that we as media, if we're not in the building every day, only thing we can look at, it really is the analytics and the tape. You got to put it together with the tape. But well, let me. You sidetracked me, Brandon B76. Brandon,
hey, it got the Duke Mayo Bowl in Charlotte, North Carolina, on January 3rd.
Yeah, I will go there.
Who they got us playing?
Versus Duke.
Okay.
Oh, Bach.
There you go. That'd be interesting.
Who you taking?
Then
Who you taking?
And then one of us got CBS got us predicted to go to the versus Baylor in the Rate Bowl held in Phoenix on December 26th.
That'd be fun.
You're not gonna miss Christmas. 24/7 Sports got us versus Tennessee in the ReliQuest Bowl or something. Held in Tampa, Florida on December 31st.
I don't want to play Tennessee.
Yeah,
I got you, Brandon. Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question. That's it. Those three.
Yeah. So that was with that one. I don't know. So let me see.
That's if you're saying we beat UCLA and win one more game. That's not if we win out.
No, yeah, that's kind of just projecting the season with who's favorites right now.
Okay, let me ask this question real quick, Brandon. This is a good question, Brandon. He says, you sidetracked my whole little take I was taking, Brandon, with this question because it was such a good question. He said, Captain, why can't our offensive line not get to the second level in run blocking? You never see them getting to the linebackers. Stuck in the mud. Well, if the scheme is not a combo scheme and you don't get push on the LOS, line of scrimmage, meaning if me and Euler are doubling the black shirt, and we don't get pushed at the line of scrimmage on him, and he defeats like he stalemates us. Well, if one guy stalemates two, that's an L. That's an L for the offense.
Yeah, I can see myself doing that. Yeah.
That's an L. So getting to the next level is about getting pushed on the double blocks. It's about scheme, because sometimes you might not block that guy. Like, I don't know what type of schemes they have. I haven't really looked at it like that offensively. But sometimes I know what we did was we wouldn't block a guy intentionally because he would never make the play. So we go straight to the next level because this guy is the pitch guy. This guy is the force guy. So we're going to let him go because he's a part of the scheme. What he does dictates what we do. Okay? So then also when you block it up to the next level, if you doubling, then again, get the push, and then you could get off and go to the next level. But in order to get big runs, it's not just getting to the next level as far as the linebackers. It's your receivers getting to the safeties and the corners and the force guy and making sure you get them as well. And then even the backside tight end, is he on his bike and huffing, trying to get to that backside safety? You got to look at that. He said, I play tight end and always pinch down on the tackles and then get to the second level and get to the linebacker. I hear you, VJ. Seems like the second level defenders are bringing down our running backs easily. Yeah, and I think we got to make people miss too. That's the difference between us and the running back from Rutgers. Go ahead.
Well, from what I see from a running back standpoint is that it is scheme, Rashawn. I think you're right. Like, it's a different scheme than you and I ran, but I think our key, like, we're probably keying the wrong thing. Like, you see those linebackers flow, and we're cutting back into them instead of away from them. And I've seen that a lot.
Stay in front side.
Yeah. So I think some of it is scheme. Some of it is not even our running backs looking at the second level and making the right cut, right?
But before we go, Euler, kind of tell us what Coach Solich taught you, like, because you played earlier in your career than I did, even though we came in together and you were a walk-on and I was on scholarship. Why the vision, like when you were getting ready, when you up at the line of scrimmage, just before we go, you hold on a second, Bob. I want you to take us through. We're running 43 dive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you walking up to the line of scrimmage? What are you looking at?
I'm looking where the middle backer is, right? Like, if they have one, or onside backer if they don't have a middle backer, right?
Why are you looking at those guys?
Because I know that that's my key, right? My key is how those linebackers flow. If they sit, I'm probably gonna pop it out, right? If they flow, I'm gonna cut it back. So I mean,
pre-read,
and it's a pre-read. Like you kind of see where they're at, like. So and I just don't see our running backs doing that right now, personally, or at least I don't, from my take as a running back, because it seems like they make the wrong cut. Like, if you're really looking second level, and once again, we don't have to block second level if your running backs, like, we are getting the correct cuts, correct reads on the linebackers. They take themselves out of the play. And I mean, we didn't get on those guys very often is what we always left the middle backer if they had one. And it was the running back's job to make him miss or, go the other way. So. Okay.
So we're going to throw it to break. When we get back, Euler, though, I want to talk a little bit more about this, and you too, Terrell, bring you into those. Who was the best running back you played against, Terrell? And then how did you go about making sure you stopped him? And then Euler, what drills did Coach Solich teach you that help you with vision and feet? So think about those on the break. Brandon, I'm only 6 foot tall, so I probably should have been playing tight end. 93.7 to take it. I'm with
the black shirt.
We gone.
.93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. It'll be breezy too, with the high around 63. Tonight, showers likely, with an overnight low around 41. And tomorrow, we'll see decreasing clouds throughout the day, with an afternoon high around 57. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
When you need a new water heater, nothing beats the ProLine family of water heaters from A.O. Smith. ProLine models are built using commercial-grade components, meaning they're built to help you tackle your toughest days. No matter if you need a gas or electric model, A.O. Smith has a ProLine unit for you. A.O. Smith, innovation has a name. Call Patriot Plumbing at 402-464-7411 for a great deal on a water heater today. Again, that's 402-464-7411.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? You need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. The attorneys at Liberty Law Group understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help you get the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Call the trial attorneys you can trust. 877-42-LIBERTY.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 41st anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 41% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's the Gary Michaels 41st anniversary sale going on now through November 2nd. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Across Nebraska, voters will have the chance to end the current government abortion ban. The government shouldn't be making decisions for families' health care, but right now they are. Ending the ban takes 2 votes. A vote against 434, the first initiative, and then a vote for 439, the last initiative. It's only this combination that will finally get the government out of the personal medical decisions of Nebraska families. Voting against 434 and for 439 ensures that when there's a medical emergency, it's Nebraska families who decide what to do, not the government. This vote against 434 and for 439 makes it so our Nebraska doctors can treat every patient. The government put this ban in place, stripping Nebraska families of their freedom, but you can end it with 2 votes. The first against 434, and then vote for 439. Paid for by Protect Our Rights.
League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit lovb.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Fall is here, which means it's time to dive into a new lineup of autumn flavors at Wings and Rings, your home away from home during football season. Their all-star lineup of wing sauces is adding 2 new impact players, curry garlic and pumpkin chili. Need something delicious before kickoff? How about starting your meal with their brand new chorizo nachos and loaded fries? You better act fast. These new tastes of autumn won't be here long. So make the trip to one of their 2 Lincoln locations today on O Street or Village Lane.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. The fastest 2 hours in radio is moving along like a sweet train goes along. Bob, what you got for me, Bob?
Oh, we do have Rashawn, and I did want to say that too. I know I mentioned before that he wasn't there, but he is now. There's. Did you guys see this? I think it's kind of interesting. You know, I know we don't get to baseball too much. The Yankees beat the Dodgers last night, 11-4, prolongs the series. But maybe what was interesting about this is that 2 Yankees fans were ejected from prying a ball from Mookie Betts as he was going for the foul ball. One of the fans who interfered with it, they did the story. It's going to come out on ESPN, but his quote was, "If it's in our area, we're going to D up." But if you didn't see it, there's 2 fans. They one of them.
I watched it.
Yeah, one of them grabbed the non-catching hand even to keep Mookie Betts there, and it took a little. A second is a long time, obviously, when you're trying to pry a ball out, but it took a second to get that out of there. So, man, you hate to see fan interference. You hate to see, what we saw against Ohio State. As the fans throwing stuff on the field as well. But when it actually comes down to touching the athletes, that's dangerous.
Yeah. I watched it live. I seen it happen. I was like, what in the heck?
Banned for life.
I wouldn't.
Those fanatics, if they get out of hand, they will. You don't got a chance against the fans.
No.
Oh yeah.
Not
lose situation.
But right? I wouldn't expect anything less from Yankee fans.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, don't be talking stuff about my Yanks now.
Oh, now he's a Yankees fan. He never said anything about Yankees. Oh yeah.
We don't even really
look. Now he's a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
We don't even talk baseball.
Yeah.
If I can listen, one of my favorite players in all of baseball is Piazza.
He played for the Mets.
I know who he played for. But you know why he's one of my favorite players?
Why?
Because when the Mets played the Yanks, what happened? Do you know how many times he blocked the plate on my guys?
Did he win a World Series?
I don't know if he did.
Man, you better
did he, Bob?
I don't think so. I'd have to double check.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
Too
busy getting beat by the Braves.
Come on, man, with that. You better stop, Terrell. Why are you doing that? Why are you going bad on the Yankees?
I'll tell you what, though, I watched Freddie Freeman's Grand Slam in Game 1 live with a bunch of my clients out in Ohio. That was really cool.
Yeah, we gave him to the Dodgers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't give him.
Yeah,
We paid a lot of money.
They
for him.
didn't pay him that much. He should have went. He already said he should have stayed at the Braves. But you know, I like Freddie Freeman. Good
he's
player.
a great dude.
Yeah,
great athlete, great person.
Yep. New York won. They won last night.
Who?
The Yankees.
Oh yeah, the Yankees.
You damn right they won.
Trying to get not swept.
3-1. Yeah.
It's over with next game.
Yeah.
I love the old Dodgers Yankees. That's an old classic right there.
Well, that's the two biggest payrolls in baseball. That's what it'll get you.
I tell you. But the Yanks always used to pay for it. They paying for it now.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I told you my grandfather forced me. The reason why I don't talk a lot of baseball is because my grandfather forced me into this life. But I'm stuck. He was a Chicago fan. He loved the Yanks. He loved the Atlanta Braves because of their pitching. He was Cincinnati he went to Cincinnati, whatever they were, when Dion went there because he I think they had all those guys that were still in bases and stuff. So I'm a baseball guy because of my grandpa. Cubs that take me out to the ball. Listen, I hate that. I love it and I hate it all together.
You been to a Cubs game?
Never.
Oh, I've been to a couple. They're awesome. I even was at one that Harry Carey was still singing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
I've only really heard Harry Carey sing it. I haven't heard too many other people sing it.
They have guest people do it now.
That non-cable channel, y'all had.
Let me ask you guys this.
WGN.
You can't answer this. You can't answer this, Bach. You cannot answer this. I know you know it. What great Nebraska pitcher played for the Yankees?
Come on, man. That's the easiest
Yeah,
question
that's easy.
in the world,
Joe
man.
Chamberlain.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Thought I was doing
I know
something.
a little baseball.
Okay, since you know baseball, give me your top 5 Yanks.
Top 5 Yankees. I don't like the Yankees, but I will say Babe
You know
Ruth.
baseball.
I know. Yeah, Babe Ruth would be my top Yankee. Don Mattingly.
Oh yeah, great pitcher.
And
it's a list. It's a big list. Derek Jeter.
Oh yeah, there.
What about the shortstop?
captain.
What's his
The
name?
captain.
The other shortstop.
Alex Rodriguez.
Alex
was pretty good.
Rodriguez,
He
yeah.
played third base though
Yeah.
because Jeter was at shortstop. The closer. What's his name? Mariano Rivera.
Yeah,
that
Rivera.
guy was filthy,
Yeah.
filthy.
He was.
What a job to come in the 9th inning and just strike everybody out. He was fun to watch.
Well, how can you guys forget about Reggie Jackson?
Oh yeah,
He hurt my
Reggie,
feelings.
one of the all-time
Reggie, one of the
Mr.
clutch-
October.
Yes.
Now it goes into November. Well, it almost might not go into November, I guess. So
have to play
Okay,
it
so
tomorrow.
yeah, enough of baseball. Come
Yeah.
on, guys. You guys are starting to bring me all the way down to something else. Talking about baseball when we play UCLA, the biggest game of the biggest game.
yeah,
I know you don't think. Bach, did you find any Matt Rules audio?
Well, it wouldn't be well to play it because you're on stream, but I do want to talk. I do want to talk about this. Is that Coach Varela did say, and we talked about it, kind of sticking up for Sat. Said I know Coach Sat is getting a lot of heat right now for his plays that he's calling. I think that's unfair to him. He can't go out there and make plays and do everything he's coaching us to do. So as players and as a quarterback of this offense, I take the responsibility for that and for us to go out there and execute. That's not his fault. What do you guys think about freshman quarterback having to go to the podium and stand up for his offensive coordinator?
I think any player should do it, especially during the season because, they're attacking the man personally. And, now it makes the fans look even worse because now you got a freshman quarterback who's not supposed to be talking about things like this. And all of a sudden he's on a front stage backing up his offensive coordinator. I mean, you're supposed to stick with your coaches just like you're supposed to stick with your players. So it's a football thing. People wouldn't understand a thing about it.
Well, you hate to have your young quarterback, 18-year-old quarterback, having to stand up for a grown man.
19.
I don't know where that necessarily. What does that say? When your quarterback feels the need to stand up for a grown man. I don't know what that is. Don't care. I think it's a distraction to get at the end of the day. Then we call everybody on their play, if that's the case. Okay? If you say, I'm a part, you ain't going, I'm standing on business. I'm standing behind him. Then your play better dictate how we think about the offensive coordinator. You can't make mistakes. You can't throw in the double coverage. You got to know when to run and when not to run. And let me tell you something. I don't think Dylan Raiola should be preparing to run a bunch this week. I'm going to tell you that again. Okay? Run and get your you-know-what down on the ground. Do not stay up with these UCLA Bruins and let somebody take a shot on you and finish you for the rest of the season. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Throw the ball down the field, and I think we blow this team out. And I don't know how much running we're going to do against this football team. I don't. Are you telling me?
How much running shit we do on this team, Bob?
Well, I mean, they've got actually a pretty good rushing defense as far as their numbers. If you just look at the numbers, they're actually one spot lower than Nebraska, the 13th ranked rushing defense in the country. Nebraska's is at 12. They've got the 118th ranked passing defense. So they're, what's been hurting them is people slinging the ball around.
Now, if we go out there,
we're going to do that. So we surprise them with the, I think Satterfield way to disguise the offense to a one-back set with Dardale coming out there is really helping. I mean, we would all like a fullback to be out the backfield, but it's not a fullback world anymore. So you have to look at different things to run, especially if you're running a NFL-style offense the way he claims it.
Yep.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, just be prepared to play. You better be prepared for the tight end defensively as well. That tight end, they go to him early and often. Huh?
They got a good tight end.
I'd say he's probably top 5 in the country.
Top 5 what?
Tight end in the country. Name a couple tight ends that's better than him that you can name off the top of your head before we go.
Penn State.
That's one.
That's all I need is Penn State one. He's the best.
Okay. Oh, okay.
He's pretty
good.
I'm just saying that's
quarterback, running back, tight end. He plays it all.
Well, you better prepare for this young man. They go to the tight end. They've got a lot of weapons, but I think again, we'll break it down a little bit more when we come back. Did you guys even think about those questions that I asked you?
Yeah.
You didn't answer them.
We just didn't answer them because we got into baseball.
What question?
Boo. 93.7 the ticket. We'll see if we can get these guys to answer the question and not get sidetracked by baseball.
This is State Senator Carolyn Bozin. Public safety is important in our community. I have a proven record of protecting public safety. I have prosecuted perpetrators of domestic violence, advocated for the rights of child abuse victims, held sexual predators accountable, and fought to keep drug traffickers off our streets. This is Senator Carolyn Bozin, and I will continue to fight to keep our community safe. Vote Carolyn Bozin on November 5th. Paid for by Bozin for Legislature.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. As you gear up for game day this season, don't forget the MVP in your life. Whether it's a ruby bracelet to show off her team spirit or a timeless Heartland diamond that shines from across the room, we've got the perfect play. Our experts at Sartor Heyman are here to help you make the winning move. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Gary Michaels Clothier's 41st anniversary sale is happening now. Our entire new fall inventory of suits, sport coats, sweaters, slacks, outerwear, footwear, all now marked up to 41% off. Don't miss your opportunity to save big on brands like Marcello, Bugatti, Jack Victor, Heritage Gold, Alberto, and Zanella. It's the Gary Michaels 41st anniversary sale going on now through November 2nd. Gary Michaels Clothier's 56th and Pine Lake, right here in Lincoln.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxers on Saturday, November 9th with Vertex at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now's the perfect time to go with Nebraska football on a bye week. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best boxers on Saturday, November 9th with Vertex at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. Fights are scheduled throughout the night, and if you haven't been before, now's the perfect time to go with Nebraska football on a bye week. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the boxers and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com. League One Volleyball is coming to Omaha this January. Featuring Olympic medalist Jordan Larson and Justine Wong-Arantes, Love Omaha Volleyball is Omaha's newest pro team. The inaugural season will showcase some of the world's best volleyball players, from medalists to NCAA champions and international superstars, with the action kicking off on January 24th at the Liberty First Credit Union Arena. Visit LOVB.com for more information and to purchase tickets. Volleyball is the next major league.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You guys,
welcome back.
Let me ask you a quick question, Terrell.
Yeah.
If I asked you who were on this UCLA football team defensively, what position do you think is the top 3 tackling position? So let's go top 3.
Wherever number 2 is, I don't know where he plays. He plays a lot of positions, but I would say linebacker, DN, and the safety.
I'm going to tell you, Schweisinger has 72 tackles, 2 sacks on the year. Kane Medrano, 40 tackles on the year. And I think who you talking about is this Oladejo linebacker. He's got 36 tackles, a 1.5 sacks, and a bunch of TFSs. So they've got 3 linebackers that lead the team in tackles. What does that say about the defense?
You really want me to go there?
Please. Well, who else I want to do? I'm asking the greatest of all time. This team has a linebacker-led defense who leads their team in tackles. What kind of defense are they, and how do we overcome it?
To be honest with you, not a great defense because you're 2-5, so you should be leading. I mean, what do you want them to be leading in? They got to lead in something. They're 2-5. I mean, they be on the field more than anything. So
let me guess.
Be the linebackers.
Let me guess. You just don't like to cooperate. Let me guess.
No, I'm just.
So when you play football, when you play football, who led the team in tackles? A safety?
I did.
What position you play?
A linebacker.
Oh, okay. Who was second?
Mike Minner, wasn't he?
I don't think so. It was Jamel Williams.
Well, whatever year that was.
What position he play?
Linebacker.
Okay. So that what I'm trying to say is usually when you have a good team, defense, that is, just because, and we know this, just because you ain't got a good offense, you can have a good defense and your offense stinks up the joint so much that it looks bad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm saying when you have to watch out for a defense when the linebackers who are the enforcers, when those linebackers are leading, that means you got a pretty doggone good defensive line that keeps the line off the second level. Exactly what we're talking about. Mm-hmm. I'll shut up.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, mostly the it's always sometimes 2 linebackers or a free safety should be the leaders, and then the D lineman would always be the bottom guys because we was looking at Nebraska stats earlier, and I think only what's the 2 big guys? Robinson and Hotmaker, they only got like 19, 20 tackles, 2 sacks, 4 sacks. James Williams has like 18 tackles, 4 sacks. So it's spread it out. A good defense would be spread it out. And a team that gets ran on a lot or probably anything would probably be a linebacker-led team.
Yeah, well, they're last in pass offense, and they're last or pass defense, and they're last in run offense. They can't run the ball, according to the analytics and the stats. The analytics and the stats says this is not a good Russian football team. So how do we defend not a good Russian football team? 3-3-5 should be perfect, right?
Should be
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking.
We're good.
You guys are the experts.
We play good run stop defense against Ohio State. You continue to trend, make them pass. I think the big factor is, do we have Malcolm Hazard this week? Because we need him. That little kid has been playing great. So, interception against Ohio State, which 4th one of the year, probably puts them up here there in the top of the Big Ten in interceptions.
So I told you they had a guy that had 70 tackles. I get it. But who leads our team in tackles? What's the top 3?
I don't know who that. Bullock?
Don't look.
Oh, Bullock, Bear, and probably what's his name? What's the safety name? Luke?
Gifford,
yeah.
No. Gifford is 1. Gifford's 1. Singleton, another D-back, is 2. Bullock is 3. And then you got Bear 4th, and then Malcolm, Sierra Wright, Buford, which I get it. It's a throwing team. Okay. My point is this. Both teams are dismal at running the ball, right? They are. Am I correct or not? We don't run the ball we can, but do we run it well?
No.
I'm just asking. I don't know why Terrell just always kicks against the goal.
I'm kicking you out early today. We got Coach Osborne in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. It's going to be interesting. I'm listening.
Little shout out before I leave. Window World, our new location, is opening Friday. we're moving 5945 Cornhusker Highway, Suite 7. It's pretty cool. So we're going to be new there. And a shout out to my niece who was Iowa Western Athlete of the Week over there. She plays volleyball. Congrats, Maddie. Way to work hard. Had a good week. So
Yeah,
let's go Big Red. Let's beat UCLA.
He didn't even ask about you. See?
Who did?
Coach Osborne. I said, you know Rashawn? He said, Rashawn who? See?
You know,
Yeah.
hey, whatever you say, sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words will never hurt me. Coach Osborne loves me.
All right. The Steve Taylor Show is up next with special guest Tom Osborne. I guess we're going to go back and eat some soup. Thank you for listening to the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio, and we will see you tomorrow.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame